friends. So lesson number 6 discusses what equivalent fractions are. I did discuss it a little bit in other previous lessons, but basically knowing how to create an equivalent fraction is extremely important because after this lesson, we are going to discuss adding and subtracting fractions that do not have a common denominator. So in order to do that, you need to create equivalent fractions. Okay, so creating an equivalent fraction and adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators basically go hand in hand with each other. All right, so say I need to add 1/2 plus 1/4. Okay, obviously I can't do that. They don't have that common denominator. All right, so I need to create an equivalent fraction, okay, so that I can add them together. All right, so I need to make 1/2. I need to make that denominator 4 somehow, because if this denominator becomes 4 and that denominator is 4, then I'll be able to add them together. However, when I'm saying it has to be an equivalent fraction, I can't change the value of 1/2. Whatever I do, it has to still be equivalent. It still needs to equal 1/2. It still needs to equal 0.5. Okay, so how do I go about doing this? Okay, remember, whatever I do to the top of the fraction, I have to do to the bottom of the fraction. I need to balance it. So this way the fraction stays the same and the value of the fraction does not change. So what would I multiply 2 by to get 4? So I multiply 2 by 2 to get 4. Okay, so if I'm going to multiply my bottom by 2 to get me 4, I also have to multiply my top by 2 to get me to make sure it's balanced and I didn't change the value of the fraction. So that means my top is 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So now just double check to prove that the fractions aren't different, they're the same. I'm going to turn on my calculator and show you, okay? Again, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Okay, 2 divided by 4 is 0.5. 1/2, 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. So I did not change the value of those fractions. 1/2 equals 2/4. They're the same thing. But now I can take this equivalent fraction and I can add it with this fraction because it's over 4. So I can take that 2/4, right? And I can add it to 1/4, right? And now I can get an answer. So that would equal 3/4. And that's my final answer. Okay, so 1/2 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. And how did I get there? By creating an equivalent fraction. Okay, 1/2 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. And how did I get there? By creating an equivalent fraction. All right, I'll see you again soon when we're creating common denominators, which is basically what we just did. All right, bye now.